Greetings to one and all present here. I, Jagat Jay, would like you all to experience my design project, that is Shipbreaking Museum, Alang. First, let me give you a glance of Alang, home to biggest shipbreaking yard in the world that employs 25,000 workers and claiming to 90,000 workers in upcoming years. The tale of Alang is not known to much people. The tale of Bhavnagar city is intricately woven on the creases of rise and fall of its shipbreaking industry. As the business might dip, a port city is likely to experience rise and fall. The natural topography of Bhavnagar is furthermore in favor of this industry. Shipbreaking is a laborious job, and the fact that labor in Bhavnagar is available in abundance is another reason why city allowed to develop itself as a shipbreaking yard. Tired from working day long, people begin to return home after sunset. They hardly talk to each other and roads get rather deserted and unsafe. Social infrastructure like shipbreaking museum can foster much needed social connections. When people get room to discuss their problem, they discuss them openly. Introducing you to Shipbreaking Museum, Alang. Site is located 900 meters away from the shore where ships are beached and dismantled. Road running parallel to the shore connects site to the shore. Shipbreaking yard lie along the shoreline. There are housing clusters near the shore and labor residential quarters just across the road from site. Form of museum is inspired by temporary structure and local architecture of Alang. The intention was not to make museum pompous and monumental. This will make the laborers who form majority of population to come in with sense of belonging rather than sense of hesitation. In order to make the structure that feels more familiar and like home to laborers, the material palette has been kept the same. Tons and tons of reclaimed wood, metal, furniture are obtained on dismantling a ship. Use of all this material along with concrete gives the structure to entire museum. Site is undulated with 8 meters of contours. Wind direction and solar path has been kept in mind while placement of blocks. Connectivity and circulation of all blocks have been done along the contours without disturbing the natural topography. Museum lies in the center of site and the form has axis with fragments that further divide spaces into more human scale. Workshop block is placed according to contour and bringing in maximum view to water body and inviting cool breezes and north light. Artist residency has been placed furthermost end of the site to ensure privacy. 3 blocks have been placed in such a way that none of the block hinders view, light and air entering other blocks. About the first block, museum block. The front and the rear elevation shows the scale of museum. Zoning of museum has been done in a way that cafeteria, theater, and administration offices lie on ground floor and library on the top floor. 60% of space have been occupied by galleries and circulation. Talking about the plan of museum, fragments convert convex volume of galleries into non-convex, thus increasing isovisc of space and adding to dramatic nature. The organized walking leads visitor to the galleries designed on basis of timeline. Section shows play of light and levels, solid and void. This is the mood board which represents the timeline of 1840 to 1880, which was the time when Bhavnagar port city was established. In order to show the establishment and birth of a city, green, which represents new beginning and growth, cream and ivory, which represents calm and elegance, with brown of reclaimed wood, this all defines the palette. Specific colors, according to its psychological impact, have been chosen carefully from wide range of Nippon paints, concrete engraving to make tactile surfaces, which is technique used to display visuals in entire museum. To bring in greens, according to palette, glass enclosures have been used. After the establishment of Port City, there was a sudden downfall observed in the year of 1881. In order to showcase the downfall of Port City, it has been expressed by dark volume with ramp moving downwards. The enclosure panels here change in materiality from glass to concrete. In order to bring in light and ventilation, the enclosures have been rotated. Here, the color palette takes a shift from ivory to grays. In order to overcome downfall and in hopes of growth and development, concrete jetty was constructed in year 1921 to increase port activities. Symbolic representation of concrete jetty is done by introduction of deck, which gives view to lush green landscape, thus maintaining the palette. A gallery with north light seeping in and a ramp moving upwards with green plants to showcase the rise of Port City, which takes visitor to journey from 1921 to 1960. In the year of 1960, the decay of Bhavnagar port started due to the increase in size of ships and reduction of port business. The only thing people of Bhavnagar could rely on was hope, a hope for better days. The gallery leads people to a tower of hope. Tower of Hope is a metaphorical representation of dark times through which city survived. Ramp around the courtyard takes visitor to first floor, where ramp represents the rise and growth of Port City into a shipbreaking industry. On the first floor, this gallery projects the unusual experience by using toughened glass floor and ceiling with metal plates hanging from top and dramatic play of natural light, a metaphorical notion of dismantling ship using gas cutters. A drastic change in material palette leads visitor to a totally different experience. With each ship getting dismantled, there are 3 to 5 laborers who get burned to death due to toxic gases and flames of gas cutters, and 30 to 40 of them get badly injured. All these deaths go unnoticed and stay unreported. Gallery of Remembrance showcases photograph of people who lost their life in process of shipbreaking. The deck on the first floor provides visitor a view of Alang shore. The library is located on first floor, which is designed in a way giving maximum amount of choices to users to select their kind of comfortable corner. Similarly, cafe has multiple sitting options at various different levels. Artist residency, open to people worldwide. Here, art enthusiasts can experience the laborious shipbreaking jobs as though it were a movie set and morph their observation into creation. Workshop block is a convex volume which supports all kind of activities, events, and gatherings. Architecture is the structure of scripts. The museum narrates the tale of its inhabitants and their tryst with shipbreaking. The tale of disassembly is the reason for sheer existence of this museum. The museum rightly captures ripples that space and people leave behind, forging connections between generation of people and gathering stories behind everyday objects. exploring and cherishing the magic and mundanity of everyday life. The Shipbreaking Museum is a tale of hardworking people who have had a fair share of insecurities and vulnerabilities owing to the uncertain nature of industry they work in. I hope this museum shall bring a flood of changes in the life of workers and the inhabitants of Alang. Thank you.